Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today it's time we talk about the most recently new released Season 2 or launch of Season 2 for Pokemon Unite that happened last night and give my thoughts on it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right out of the gate. You know, we're like 20 seconds into this video. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. But I want to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever else people would say in this situation. So let's talk about what actually happened. So, you know, we hit our time, you know, the little timer or whatever when the countdown ended, and we get a new season of Pokemon Unite. As far as I can tell, I don't exactly know how the light rank reset worked, but the season ends and we were rewarded with our tickets and for, you know, wherever you placed in the season. There was this one thing that really confuses me, and I still don't fully understand it, and I feel like I kind of hate that I'm putting this in the video because I wish that I understood it and I didn't have to do this and then be, you know, kind of like caught up later. Maybe somebody else understands it, but it showed like this like screen and it was like, hey, you know, you reached master rank, here's your 20,000 tickets, but the master rank had like the 5 diamonds under it, and I don't understand what that is. Now me and Lush and, you know, other friends were speculating maybe they're doing like if you get masters 5 seasons in a row, there's some kind of reward or something like that. I don't really know. I really don't know what to expect here. But I just know that, like, I don't know what that meant. But anyways, so the season ends. We get our rank rewards for season 1. So I got my 20,000 tickets, and yeah, we roll into season 2. So what all literally changed? Well, what literally changed is that, you know, for me, and again, I don't exactly know how the light rank reset worked. I went from Masters down to Veteran 3, which I'm pretty sure is consistent for all Master players. And then what I was hearing is that, like, some other players, like in lower ranks, went down like 2 or 3 classes. So very, very, very light rank reset for anybody that wasn't Masters. And you know, there was no patch notes because there was no patch. I think that that's really important to understand. There was no update. There was a season change and a server side, you know, change, but there was no update. We didn't actually download any new content. The, you know, Season 2 Battle Pass kicked off. I'm assuming it's the Season 2 Battle Pass. I don't even know what it says anymore. We're in the new Battle Pass, has kicked off, and there's all new content in it. But all of this content was actually already data mined prior in the Halloween update. So all of this was pre-planned and predetermined for these dates, and we have it here now. So as far as other changes, like I know like the Garchomp skin is no longer available, so like there were some hollowware changes and stuff like that. I don't really focus on that too much, or I don't even think, you know, that's not a problem. It's annoying that stuff went away without communication, but my point was just that, like, it, you know, that's not really what matters to me. So new season starts, we get our light rank reset, you know, we get our tickets, and there is a new, you know, payable battle pass. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. There's no patch, there's no balance, there's no changes to matchmaking, the rank system, no separation of solo duo queue from 5-mans. I mean, there's nothing at all. Now, what do I feel about that? Well, I'm disappointed. I had a lot of time to think about it and talk about it on stream last night. If you haven't, definitely stop by the streams. I think we have a lot of fun there. But I'm not worried per se. This is a very young game, and I'm disappointed because I think it was obvious what should have changed. Like, some things were very, very obvious in what should have changed and the way they should have gone about it. But I'm disappointed because I think that they had a real opportunity to come out swinging, you know, to start to kick off the new season with a bang, to come out and show that, you know, they mean business, and it just feels like they fell really short here. Now, in all actuality, I think that we are probably a couple of days out from new information or a new patch, and that's fine. You know, I'm totally fine with that. But I think what really is damning for this season launch is just the sheer lack of communication. Like, we have no communication on, you know, that the hollowares were going to leave. We have no communication about, you know, whether they were planning on making any kind of changes, or, I mean, even as something as simple as saying like, hey, you know, this is the, you know, the new content that's going to be coming out. The new season's going to roll over. We'll have some more information for you in the coming days. Like, literally anything communication wise, I think even if it doesn't change what happened, like, because they literally could have done the exact same thing they did now. If they let us know what the plan is, it's easier for us to get invested, and it's easier for us to jump on board with the plan. And that's just kind of what I really wanted them to do, and they didn't do that. So there's a bit of a disconnect with the community and what I think needs to happen, and like the timely fashion of it. No Greedent nerfs. Like, Sylveon was nerfed in like 2 days, and Greedent just gets to roam around and be insane, the most broken character they've ever made. So like little things like this, it's just very inconsistent, and I think that's really what's killing it for me, is that Tammy Studios has shown us that they do incredible work, and then they hit these like lulls, and we have, again, no communication on what's going on. So that really sucks. But all in all, I am excited to play. I actually had a ton of fun. I think we only lost like 6 games, and we only started losing like the last 3 losses were when me and Lush went down to duo queue, because we play a little bit of 5-mans, a little bit of 3-mans. So it just sucks that like there wasn't like really big changes at all, but ultimately, realistically, they still kind of did something that made me have fun, but I know that it's a means to an end. So really looking forward to new updates, like actual updates where they make changes and they do things that fundamentally change the way that we interact with the game, whether it be map changes, balance changes, a new map, new content, new Pokemon, because all of that is coming. And that's what I think is another important part of this discussion and this message, is that like, don't be too disappointed, but also don't be not disappointed. I think it's important for us to be disappointed and to say and to share our feedback. Post your thoughts in this comment section, post your thoughts on Reddit or on Twitter, and say, hey, look, I'm disappointed with the season launch. Like, the relationship between a free-to-play player or a customer and the developer is a mutual relationship, right? Like, they're working on things, we respond. They put out an update or a change or a new season, we respond. And that's the relationship that it needs to be in order to hopefully build, something really good together, which is that, we can give them good feedback, and they can take that feedback and apply it to the work that they do. So those are my thoughts. I'm really curious to hear yours in the comment section down below. What do you think about the rank reset? In my opinion, I think that me and Lush were talking about it, and he made me realize, I was like, I'm not even sure they were going to do a rank reset. And he was like, well, they kind of have to. I was like, well, why do you feel like that? And he said, well, what's the point of chasing rewards if you're just going to get them for free every single season? I was like, true. So they'll probably always do a rank reset. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that the rank reset doesn't do anything if there's no changes to the actual system. It's an inevitability that everyone will just get back to where they were, or some version of it, right? So a little disappointed on basically the entire Season 2 drop. And we'll just have to wait and see what they do going forward, because there is a going forward. There is a version of the game where they continue to update it, because that's what this game is. It's a live service game, and we just have to be a little bit patient, but also at the same time share our disappointment and lean into the fact that we do have things that we want, and they didn't deliver. So disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. Gonna keep playing, obviously. No concerns for me on whether or not I'm gonna keep playing the game. But we'll see. I think that's an individual decision that everybody needs to make about the state of the game. If they're comfortable playing it and they enjoy what they're playing, then you keep playing it. So hope you guys can drop me some comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this season and just how it was handled, because I think that's really all. Like, communication really could have alleviated some of these issues in terms of how it was just like handled. But there will be more in the future. So friends, as always, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.